The Reserve Bank of India, as we already know, is the central bank of our country. The central bank is an apex institution which monitors and regulates the working of the various financial institutions like commercial banks, cooperative banks, etc. Now, along with this regulatory function, this apex institution is also responsible for the formulation of monetary policy. So, RBI, being a central bank, also has this responsibility. The Monetary Policy Committee of the Reserve Bank of India, which is headed by the Governor of Reserve Bank of India, comprises of 6 members. This committee is responsible for the setting up of the benchmark policy rates in India. You might have come across some of these rates in the newspaper. Have you ever wondered what does this mean? What purpose does this policy rates actually has? What purpose do they have? Have you ever wondered about this? If you have, then this video is surely going to be interesting for you. In this video, we will be covering 4 such policy rates, that are bank rate, marginal standing facility rate, repo rate and reverse repo rate.
The monetary policy of RBI has recently announced its bi-monthly policy review. According to the review, presently the bank rate is 4.25%. But do you know what is a bank rate? Okay, let us know what is a bank rate. See, generally we have 2 kinds of bank, commercial banks and the central bank. The Central Bank of India is Reserve Bank of India and there are various commercial banks. An example of commercial bank is SBI, that is the State Bank of India. So when the commercial banks borrows funds from the central bank charges a rate of interest on the funds borrowed. That rate is nothing but the bank rate. So to sum up, bank rate is that rate at which the commercial bank borrows from the central bank on a long-term basis and without providing any securities. Let us understand what happens during inflation and deflation. During inflation, the money supply in the economy is generally very high. So in order to reduce inflation, we need to reduce the money supply in the economy. So the central bank, it raises the bank rate. When the bank rate is raised, the commercial bank find difficulties in borrowing from the central bank, because if the commercial bank will borrow more, it has to pay more rate of interest. So, and the general public also faces difficulties in borrowing from the commercial bank due to the rise in the bank rate. So on a whole, the money supply in the economy reduces and inflation can be brought under control. In case of deflation, the case is completely opposite, because in case of deflation, the money supply in the economy is very low. So to increase the money supply, the central bank, it reduces the bank rate so that commercial bank can borrow more and the general public also can borrow more from the commercial bank.
The marginal standing facility has been provided by the Reserve Bank of India to the banks. The banks use this facility when their liquidity completely dries down. So what happens is that there are situations where the commercial bank has complete liquidity shortfall or cash shortfall. That means they do not have any cash at all. So they require cash for a very short span of time. Let's say for like a day, they require the cash. Okay. So when they borrow, the rate at which they borrow the cash to mend their, for such a short span of time, first of all, to mend their, in order to mend their liquidity shortfall from the RBI is known as the marginal standing facility rate. Okay. So when they borrow, the rate at which they borrow from the RBI for this purpose is known as the marginal standing facility rate. In short, it is basically a short-term borrowing scheme in which they borrow from the RBI in order to mend their liquidity shortfalls. Okay, the commercial bank borrows from the RBI in order to mend their liquidity shortfalls. The marginal standing facility rate, or we also call it as the MSF rate, it is more than the repo rate. Okay, and currently it stands at 4.25%.
Now let us understand what is a repo rate. See, repo rate is that rate at which the commercial banks borrow from the central bank on a short-term basis by providing securities. So, by now you must have known the difference between the repo rate and the bank rate. In case of bank rate, there was no security involved and it was on a long-term basis. But in case of repo rate, there is securities involved and It is on the basis of short term. Similar to the case of bank rate, in case of inflation, the central bank, it increases the repo rate, and in case of deflation, the central bank, it reduces the repo rate.
The rate at which RBI borrows from the commercial banks for short-term purposes is known as the reverse repo rate. So basically, the reverse repo rate is exactly the opposite of repo rate. Okay, so this mechanism is used by RBI when it is in need of cash. In exchange of the cash it gets from the commercial bank, it provides commercial bank with an attractive interest rate. So what happens is that the commercial banks, when they have any kind of excess fund or surplus fund that they have, they deposit it with the RBI and they obviously earn out of it. Okay. So the reverse repo rate is an important monetary policy tool in controlling inflation and liquidity. Why? How does that happen exactly? So the thing is that when the reverse repo rate is increased, when RBI increases the reverse repo rate, like I said, the commercial bank will deposit their excess fund with the RBI, as a result of which the liquidity in the banking system, it slows down, it reduces. Okay. So exactly opposite happens when the reverse repo rate is decreased. When the reverse repo rate is decreased, the liquidity in the banking system increases. Currently, the reverse repo rate stands at 3.35%.
So that's all for today. We hope that this video has helped you in understanding the concepts. If you liked the video, please don't forget to share among your friends. Also, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel, which is MS Economic Bytes. If you want a second part of this video, then don't forget to comment that. If we receive maximum comments for the second part, then we will surely upload it soon. Thank you and have a great day ahead.